Hello and welcome to our live crystal sale. I am still trying to navigate all of this,
I
so
am
thank you so much for watching and for your support. And we will just go ahead and get into it. We have a bunch of super cool stuff to show you that just arrived in the shop. Our shop is at 3805 Chicago Avenue on George Floyd Square. Yeah, I will just go ahead and get into it.
I am super excited to have a little more of a mystical gem live sale today. We just received in some Merkabas, which kind of set a lot of inspiration for what it was that I wanted to show today. Just so you know, I'm Kamson Indigo, founder of Mystic Healing Stones. We are a fair trade crystal shop located in Minneapolis, Minnesota, right on George Floyd Square. And we ship nationwide. Shipping is $7 per item. It's free if your order is $99 or more. If you are located in the Twin Cities, then we are able to offer free delivery. So the process to claim is to type claim and then the price into the chat. I will acknowledge your chat and let you know that that item is yours. Then you can text your name and email address to 612-208-7112. You should be able to see that here posted up. So yeah, so as I mentioned, we have Merkabas in stock. Now, what exactly is a Merkaba, you might ask? A Merkaba is part of sacred geometry. It represents enlightenment. It represents synthesis of your past, present, and future experiences. It has meanings in various different cultures, including the Jewish philosophy, Egyptian, Hindu. They all have mythology around this shape called a Merkaba. And it is a three-dimensional tetrahedron. And the first one that we have up today is made out of quartz. So this is piece number 1, and it is $15. Quartz represents protection. It is the master stone. It enhances the properties of any crystal that it's found next to. And I have had some people come into the store asking for Merkabas, so I don't expect for these to last very long. This is number 2, and this is a quartz Merkaba, and it's $15. I have a third Merkaba, also made out of quartz, for $15. So we have number 1, number 2, and number 3. I also have these tiger's eye Merkabas. Now, tiger's eye is also a very protective stone. The yellow on this is excellent. You can see that gleam to it. That's called chatoyancy. And that's where the light kind of bends and refracts back to your eye. Tiger's eye, in addition to being a really strong protective stone, is also, it helps to enhance confidence and communication. I feel like regardless of how good a communicator you are, we could all become better at that. So much chaos, so much misunderstanding, so much distrust, so many problems, period, could be resolved if we just had better communication skills. So I love to see this stone in a work environment. I love to see it in a relationship environment. I just love to see tiger's eye, period. And so this is the first of the Merkabas that we have for 15. To claim, type claim 15 into the chat, and I will reserve that one for you. So that's number 1. This is the Merkaba number 2. And I love that three-dimensional shape to it. The shine on that one's very nice. And this one is $15 as well. And this is number 3, which is $15. So to claim, type claim 15 into the chat. I will acknowledge your claim, and then you can text your information to 612-208-7112. I love this tiger's eye. It makes me want to grab some more tiger's eye to show you all. Last, we have these massive moss agate Merkabas. And I love moss agate. I mean, number one, look at how beautiful it is. The whites, the greens, there's like light blue. There's some druzy on this one, so it's like real sparkly as well. And each angle that you look at it, it looks different. And this one here, number 1, is $29. This is Merkaba number 1. Then we have Merkaba number 2, which is also made out of moss agate. Moss agate is one of my favorites, like I said, because of how it looks. But it also represents, it's like a homemaking crystal is what I describe it as. So moss agate is connected to your root chakra. So it's your family, your friends, your sense of safety and security. And for that reason, moss agate is very like calming. It helps you to feel secure. It helps with anxiety. It also helps with, processing and synthesizing family trauma. I feel like we all have a little something back there. And this one has a really pretty rust-colored, probably hematite inclusion as well. And this one is $29. That's number 2. To claim, just type claim and then the price into the chat, and I will secure that piece for you. This is piece number 3. And you see, it looks slightly different from the others. It's still the green and the white. I see some druzy right there. That is a pretty, pretty piece. And this one is $29. This would be cool on a desk or a table on a bookshelf. And people would always ask like, what is that? It's a Merkaba. And now you know what a Merkaba means, and now you know what the crystal itself means. So congratulations to you. And this one I'm saving. We have a bunch of events coming up this weekend. We're gonna be at Anime Fusion at the Minnesota State Fair on Saturday, and we're also gonna be at Carver County Pride. So if you are out and about in the cities, you can come by and see us at our booths there. The store is also gonna be open on Saturday from 10 to 7. So we may still have a couple of these Merkabas in stock, no guarantees.
So that is going to come to the end of our first section. So if you see something that you like, you would type claim and then the dollar amount into the chat. I'll acknowledge your claim, and then you can text your email amount and screenshot of the item. It's 612-208-7112. Everything must be paid within 24 hours. Shipping is free, over $99 or more, and also within the Twin Cities. So awesome. I will go ahead and give you guys a smidgen of break there, and then we will move into part 2 of the live stream.
We also got some really nice black tourmaline in. And I also have black tourmaline. I have some collector's specimens of it from Namibia. And I also have earrings in black tourmaline here at the store. So this is Brazilian black tourmaline. And it has the classic deep black and also the striations on it. And this piece here is $10. Piece number 1. This is piece number 2, and it has some excellent, I believe that's quartz inside of it. So I believe this would be an excellent piece. The quartz would amplify the protection abilities of the tourmaline on this one. And this piece here is $15. I have piece number 2 with the black tourmaline. And this one is $10. Piece number 3. Looks like there's also a little bit of quartz inside of here.
I love that piece.
And this piece will be $10. Piece number 5 will be $5. So to claim a piece, you just type claim and then the price into the chat. I will acknowledge your claim and I will set that piece aside for you. Then you will text your information to 612-208-7112. We need a name and email so that we can send you an invoice. This is piece number 6 on the black tourmaline for $10. And so those are the black tourmalines that we have. Excellent, excellent. Next up, and this is pretty cool. I've had people come in and ask me about these. These are pendulums made out of citrine. Now, citrine is the stone of success. It's called the entrepreneur's stone. So it draws in resources, success, money, opportunities. It is a great all-around stone. I love this for the entrepreneur. I love this, for the home, especially for the workplace. Citrine is definitely one of my favorite crystals, and I have it in a pendulum. And so a lot of people wonder, well, what is a pendulum for? A pendulum is believed to be able to give answers, positive or negative, or yes or no types of answers. And what science has found is that there are tiny muscles in your fingertips that respond to unconscious thoughts. It's going to get kind of woo-woo here, but I know that scientists just proved that intuition is likely a result of information being sent from the future. Many indigenous cultures have acknowledged that human beings do not just live in the past and present, they also live in the future, which opens up a whole nother can of worms philosophically. But that is what they believe intuition is. And a pendulum is a tool for discerning your own intuition. Now, I personally have not had the need to use a pendulum, but you can ask yes or no questions or positive or negative questions, and the pendulum typically will respond. You'll decide whether, up and down is yes or side to side is no. Or you can even, say a circle is a certain answer, and then ask the question. And this is pendulum number 1, has some really super interesting inclusions on it, and this piece is $25. I have pendulum number 2, also in citrine. And again, you just hold it from between your index and thumb and ask your question in a positive or a negative, and you'll decide what direction means what for you, and typically you'll get an answer. And this piece is $25. This is pendulum number 2. This is pendulum number 3, and it looks like it also has some rainbows inside of it. So that's always nice. Very sparkly, this one. And this is $25, number 3. So to claim, you would just type claim and then let me know which one you wanted, whether it was number 1, number 2, or number 3, and I would reserve that for you. You will text your phone number to you'll text your email address to 612-208-7112.
All right, so that is the second part of our live for today. You can always claim items after the live cast by texting a screenshot of the item that you want to 612-208-7112. You can view our full selection of items at mystichealingstones.com 24 hours a day. So I will put on part 3 now.
All right. So I have a couple more pieces that I wanted to show you as part of the show as well. So this is our first specimen on this is fairy quartz. And this is from Bukanatu, South Africa. It's $35, and this is specimen number 1. So there has been a little bit of, I guess, like back and forth about what spirit quartz actually is. And to me, this is a true spirit quartz because it is that white with the sugar-like coating on top of it. You can see like the sugar coating formed over a solid core of the quartz, which is really unique to the spirit quartz that comes out of South Africa. I know that some people call the light amethyst, the light lavender ones, fairy quartz as well, or spirit quartz as well. I call that spirit amethyst or fairy amethyst. So yes, this is piece number 1, and again, quartz is for protection. And that's piece number 1. I also have piece number 2, which is like really cool and craggy and rocky. These are very glittery pieces. The light isn't the best in here, but these really sparkle in sunlight. And these are perfectly safe in the sunlight because, of course, they are already white. They will not be bleached. And this piece here is $35, piece number 2. And then I have piece number 3, which also has a little bit of the citrine on it. Lovely piece here. And that one is $35. All right. This is a piece of tiger's eye, and this one is from Malawi. Tiger's eye from Malawi. And this piece here is $15. And then I also have a bigger chunk of the tiger eye that has some marcasite in it. And this piece is $40. All right. So I also wanted to show you, we just got in the seraphinite. And this is really hard to get a hold of. Seraphinite is a very rare crystal, and it's kind of like lapis lazuli the next level after lapis lazuli. As you can see, it has this unique iridescence, the way that the light cuts on it, and it's supposed to connect you with your angel guides. This is a super cool piece here for $77. I also have a couple smaller pieces, and again, barely anybody has the Seraphinite, and most of the time, you know, you'll get like a tiny little ring of it, which would be like that tiny corner, you know, for like 50 or 60 bucks. And here I have a whole piece, a whole slab of it. This one's 66. This piece here is also a good example. I love the green on this. And this piece is 66 as well. So we have piece number 1 for 77, piece number 2 for 66, and piece number 3 also for 66. So to claim, just type the price and claim into the chat, and I will acknowledge your claim, and you can text your email address to 612-208-7112. Next up, I have the lepidolite, and this is purple mica. You can see the way it gleams is just so pretty. Now, purple mica is a softer stone, and it is for people who are making a life transition to be able to do so without as much negativity around it. And I'd probably call this like toxic self-improvement, where it's like, oh my gosh, you know, I'm going to stop, you know, smoking, for example, which is a great thing to do. But then it kind of goes into the unhealthy territory where it's like, oh, I'm trying to smoke. I used to smoke. I was such a terrible person. I, you know, was just a no good, low down, smoking fool. You know, I mean, like, you can make a life transition without bashing the person that you used to be, even if you're not necessarily proud of who they of what you did, because who you were then is the reason that you are who you are now. So that is what lepidolite, also called purple mica, is. And this piece here is $25, so it's also like very affordable. So that's piece number 1. And then I have piece number 2 here. Extremely shiny, very nice. And this one is also $25. I have a thicker, bigger piece of it, and this would look just great on an altar or beside a bed or even above a mantle on a fireplace. And this piece here is $40. I mean, check out the flash on that. This is piece number 3, $40. And then I have piece number 4. Wow. Check that out. And this piece here is $50. That's a nice sized piece. And I mean, this is just very like special looking. One of my favorite stones, purple mica, also known as lepidolite. So I wanted to show you those ones as well. And then I also wanted to show you some of the blood citrine that we have in stock. This is from Brazil. This piece here is $90. And this is what citrine looks like naturally. I mean, it is semi-polished here, but down here is like fully raw. And it also has the barcodes that Brazilian quartzes are famous for.
And that stuff is even prettier in real life. Like, I don't think the camera is really capturing the intensity of the reds and the yellows. And when I hold one of these, it literally vibrates in my hand. Now, that may not happen for you. It may not be every piece, but this hematite citrine, also known as blood citrine, that we just got in from Brazil are really incredible specimens. And you can see them in person at our store at 3805 Chicago Avenue. Or, if you'd want to, if I'm at the store, I can text you a photograph of them as well. So, yeah.
So that piece is 90. Check out the depth of the red on that. Just incredible. So that's piece number 1 on the blood citrine. This piece here is $96. Very interesting. And this piece also seems to have some of the triangles on it that Lemurian quartz has, as well as the barcodes. Strong yellow color, and even down here is beautiful as well, with hematite throughout. And this piece here is $96. I have this piece here as well. A little bit of the hematite here and here on this part. And then also down here, the red is incredible. I love semi-raw stones. Just a little bit of polish and let the beauty of the original rock shine through. And this piece is $90. This is piece number 3. And again, to claim, you'll just type claim, the price into the chat. I'll acknowledge your claim, and then you can text your email and name to 612-208-7112. This is piece number 4 on the blood citrine. And this piece here is $50. Very pretty. See the barcodes on that? As well as the triangles. Very pretty, very rare. We have a limited supply on those. So claim it now here in the live, or stop by the store and see what other chunks we have available. This is piece number 5, and it is $50. It's like there's a window inside there. You can see what's inside the rock. Love it. $50 to claim that one. So, all right. Last but not least, this is pink opal that is carved to look like 2 fishes. And this piece here is $40.
So that is the end of our live crystal sale today. Thank you so much for joining us. Make sure and subscribe and hit the like button so that other people can find these lives and see the materials that we have. We do have our store at George Floyd Square, 3805 Chicago Avenue, so you can always stop in and see our selection of crystals and art as well. So that said, you guys have an amazing weekend. We are going to be out at a couple different events this weekend. We're going to be at Carver County Pride at the Carver County State Fairgrounds. We're also going to be at Anime Fusion, I believe it is, at the Minnesota State Fair Saturday and Sunday as well. So come out, get your crystal fix, and have a great weekend.